Do we not know how to properly formulate a sentence this morning? And basic. To make myself feel better, I thought I would give you guys a basic makeup tutorial. This is for all my friends who have been asking what products to use and then just where to contour, where to conceal. Let me just say, where you contour, where you conceal is going to be different on everybody's face. Stop looking at my lips. They feel chapped. I gotta go get some water. I'm a little behind on my gallon. Hello, hello, my beautiful besties. I'm not sick or anything. This week is just not my week. You know how you have 1 week for maintenance week and you try to keep that consistent every month? I don't know what happened, but this week was supposed to be my maintenance week. So right now I feel crusty, I feel dusty, not ugly, but just crusty, if you guys understand. You know? And what would have helped with that is my maintenance week. Like my nails, I don't know if y'all see my nails. My nails look absolutely crazy. My eyebrows need to be done. My lashes, I don't even want to take my glasses off to show you the remainder lashes that I have. That's all supposed to be done this week. But because I'm trying to adult correctly, my bills don't come out for a whole nother week. So I can't. Guys, I was running late. I'm in a meeting. This is my most basic makeup routine. Again, what I do, take it with a grain of salt. Everything could be changed. Everything could be changed. The biggest thing, I feel like what makes people nervous is one, finding your color. And my best friend had told me this hack about finding your color, determining whether you are, what's it called? Determining your undertone. I forgot the hack. If I remember it, I will definitely put like a little footnote. Because what she said was valid. I think that's honestly the scariest part. And then you just need to practice. Like, practice makes perfect. Your makeup will look perfect to you. It does not matter how your makeup looks to somebody else. But you need to practice it. Don't practice it when you know you need to go somewhere. All I do for the eyebrows is I line the bottom of it very lightly and then kind of follow its own arc. And then in between, I was about to say in between the leaves. In between, I kind of just feather in any thinness that I see to give it more of that shape that I want. After I do my brows, I just line it. I usually double line it, but again, I'm giving you guys a basic makeup look, so we're not going to double line her. Just gonna go in with the concealer. If you are like me and you like to do a brighter under eye, I typically just use the concealer that matches me closest. That makes sense. I put it on the brush first, that way I'm not getting a harsher line. And then I kind of just go in a little lower than the brow, again, because I don't know if you see the separation or the harshness, but maybe if you have better brushes, you won't have that happen to you. And don't try to come for me saying I need to wash my brushes because I washed my brushes 3 days ago. Right. And then I kind of just bring the rest of the concealer over my eyelids. And then that's basically it. That's your brow. If you are like me and you have acne or discoloration, I spot correct. I don't use the spot correct colors because I know there's a green, I know there's an orange, there's different ones for your undertone that help. I just go with my concealer. If you're going to buy makeup products, I think you should also go in with a budget, or else you're going to be spending a lot more than you anticipated on spending. The cost of makeup can range. So you have to go in with the idea, this is what I want to spend, and this is just where this is the budget that I'm going to work within. If you do not do that, you will walk out of Ulta. If Ulta is the place you want to go to, you will walk out of Ulta paying $500. You can find these things at CVS, at Walgreens, at Publix. Publix has Real Technique brushes. Maybe go online and look up what you need and make a running list of that. If you definitely need good brushes. This brush that I'm using, I believe, is Real Technique. They have a whole kit that you can buy. But they have an amazing starter kit if you just don't know exactly what brushes you need. Oh, before you do anything that I had shown you, because I think I primed off of camera, prime your face. You need a good primer. If you want your makeup to look flawless, to look effortless, if you want a good base, you need a good primer. These are the primers that I have. I use the Fenty Beauty Matte Primer. And then I also have the MAC Studio Fix Matte Primer. I use mattifying primers because I have more oily skin. If you have more dry skin, you would want to use a hydrating primer. Because my skin is kind of fluctuating after I got my microneedling done, I tend to be more on the drier side. So I recently picked up this hydrating primer from Revolution. She is really good. She is also very inexpensive as well. I don't remember what she retailed at, but I don't think I spent more than $20 on her. Get you a good foundation brush. I don't know, kind of have to figure out if you like a beauty blender or if you prefer a foundation brush. You want to put your foundation everywhere. Please bring her down to your neck. Draw on a neck if you need to. You do not want to look like you have separation in your foundation. That's not gonna give you flawless base. Because I crease very quickly, I don't put foundation right under my eyes because that's where my concealer is going to go. But I just make sure that she is blended everywhere. Do we want to try our Tarte tape? This is way too light, actually. We're gonna try her. She's already on the face. You want to go in with your concealer. And again, some people who like a lighter under eye will just put the lighter concealer right in the corner where I have it. If you like a neutral, more like an everyday look, or if you just don't like a brighter under eye, you're going to use your regular concealer color that you have, and you're going to put some right here. And then you're also going to put some where I have my lighter concealer. A little goes a long way with concealers, so add a little bit first and then add some more. You want to hit the high points on your face for the concealer. What I mean by that is typically where you look the lightest is where you're going to put your concealer. For a basic routine, this is where I would put my concealer. Depending on the type of concealer you have, like it already looks like the Tarte concealer takes longer to dry than the Fenty. The Fenty concealer looks like it's already drying on my face, but because the Tarte is taking a little longer, we're gonna use my fan. Depending on the type of concealer you use and the type of skin you have, if you have more oily skin, you wanna let your concealer sit a little longer. If you have more dry skin, you don't really need to let your concealer sit for that long. So we're gonna dry her real quick. For my concealer, I usually blend upwards because I kind of like that cut or that crease that it gives you, kind of like a miniature facelift. Oh, pew, pew, pew. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now we're gonna do the inside. I don't know how to explain what I do, so just kind of watch and then I'll try to explain as I go. So when I do the inside, I kind of cut it more towards my nose to give me more of a definition and then just bring it along right under my eye. I think maybe I didn't let the Tarte sit long enough, but I kind of just went in with my lighter Fenty concealer on that side. I think one of the biggest things when I was starting my makeup is I felt like it was not looking flawless. Like, more so, I was just seeing so much texture. Texture is normal in your makeup. I just want to say that. Texture is normal in your makeup, especially if you have skin that looks a little similar to mine and it's not flawless skin, but you know, she still looks good. That's okay. It does not mean your makeup does not look good. I'm going to show you guys where I place my contour. Again, that's going to change depending on how your face looks. But this is just where I place my contour. We're not going to bronze today. Because I didn't start using bronzer when I was doing a basic makeup look. So we're not going to bronze. Personally, do not put the contour stick on my nose because she will look rusty and crusty and dusty. I'm not good with the lines. So I usually just do her like this. But this is the painting. This is the process. This is how she looks. This is where I place my contour. My favorite brush to contour is an angled brush. I feel like it's easier and it gets the job done. This is from NYX. Another takeaway, if you do not watch this whole video, don't buy makeup when you feel like you need it. Like when there's an event coming up and you're like, I really, really want to do my own makeup, but you don't have anything, because now you're going to rush buy. You're not going to be able to take the time to figure out your colors or anything like that. You're going to rush buy. Let's not rush buy. And then you're ultimately going to spend more money. Because like I said, if you take the time and probably order some of the stuff, or even Ulta sometimes has deals. If you can find their deals, they may have deals on certain makeup brands or things like that. If you could find the deals, you'd be saving a lot more money. There is no rhyme or rhythm to how I blend. I just usually have the angled brush up and then blend like that. And I kind of just make sure all of the harshness is gone. So if you can make sure all of the harshness from the product is gone, I feel like you did your job in blending. I kind of just find like my apple. So if you smile, you see the apple of your cheek, and I kind of just, I guess, line the bottom of my apple and go like that. Put the blush wherever you want it. Put how much blush you want. Don't listen to me because I'll tell you to put more. So do whatever you want at that point. I feel like the look looks cuter when you add a lot more blush. So, I mean, that's just me. All right, after my creams are all on my face, I actually put my setting spray on now. I used to put my setting spray after I would bake, but I feel like the hold is a lot better when I do it at this point. I start with a lip oil only because this lip oil smells absolutely phenomenal. And I notice sometimes when I don't put chapstick on and I do my lip look, my lips look crusty and like dry. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a sharpener to sharpen my brown. And because I feel like the brown and pink combo is like the most casual combo, we were gonna do that. But I don't have her, so we're just gonna line our lips with brown lipstick. I think this is from the beauty supply store, to be honest. We're not gonna put a lot because I think she's more on the darker side than I would like to go with. Oh, the lips that I used the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. This one smells like coconut. I really, really like this one. What color is this? This is the color Cairo. I don't know why I sat and looked at it for that long, but this is Cairo. Just gonna go in and we're gonna set all of the places that have concealer. I use the Mercier powder because no one told me she smelled this good. Like she actually smells really, really nice. One like this gives you more of a natural, a nice, soft, matte finish. Put her everywhere the concealer was. I'm gonna go in with my orange. The reason why I like to put my creams and then my powders on top is after I bake, I feel like now the cream is a little dull. So I like to add a powder on top of her to give me more of a color. That's my everyday go-to look that I usually do. I feel like she's very basic. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was clear and direct for those who are looking for a start to finish basic routine. That also looks pretty natural. I mean, reduce the blush if you want her to look a little more natural, but I feel like she looks good. She looks great. So if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you actually are new and are trying out your makeup, let me know how it goes. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you. I hope you have a great day. Bye.